Hartford, and welcome to TNT. And a very interesting event will take place later on when a number of the managers of the World Wrestling Federation make a public presentation, all of whom are soliciting the services of Randy Macho Man Savage. That's never been done before.
Absolutely unique. And Randy Macho Man Savage is unique, too.
Also, another unique aspect of TNT this week, we'll see. Well, we're going to discuss marriage. And Quick Draw Rick McGraw is about to be married, and we will have with us Ophelia. Remembering, if you would, Ophelia, those of you who perhaps missed it, I'll remind you that she at one time was married to Butcher Paul Vachon, and that wedding took place right here on TNT. So I'm sure different views on the topic of marriage will be displayed here later on. But right now, one of the managers that will join us later on in making his public pitch to Randy Macho Man Savage, would you welcome the manager who recently lost the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team title, Freddie Blassie.
Frame of mind of listening to music.
Mr. Blassie, you seem a little disgruntled.
What an introduction. And here's the manager that lost the tag
right.
team title.
Well, yes, but nonetheless, that was a recent happening and certainly quite relevant, I would think.
Is that right? You didn't watch the same type of match that I watch. My men had the title stolen from them. They didn't lose it. It was stolen from them. The referee should have had a 48, not a 45 in his hand, because the count was 1-2. Barry Windham got in there and reversed the man, put his own man on top of the Iron Sheik. Wasn't pinned, 2-on-1. Watch the outcome. Look at the tapes and you'll see for yourself.
Well, it just so happens that we do have that tape, and we can all take a little closer look at it. The special title match that was held recently involving the Iron Sheik, Nikolai Volkov, and, of course, the current tag team champions of the World Wrestling Federation. Let's take you now to the videotape.
And I'll disagree with you, Bruno. I think Volkov and Sheik the odds-on favorite to successfully retain the title.
Well, we know how tough they are. So far, they've defended their title many a time now for a good while. It's been a long while. But again, I repeat, it's Albano that really has these two men fired up because since they lost the title, they want...
Whoa, look at that. All right, nice maneuver by Barry Windham. Uh-oh, look at that. Volkov, kick out, Volkov. Look at that. What agility by the big man. Oh, what a drop kick. Down goes Volkov. Volkov now with Windham against the rope. Ooh. What a right hand. Two. Wow.
Oh, it's not going to be that easy. You're not going to beat Volkov that easy.
Rotunda in there against a 330-pound Nikolai Volkov. One of the strongest men in professional wrestling today. And Rotunda moments ago trying to trade blows with Volkov. Not advisable. Big Nikolai goes downstairs. Ooh, look at that. That's the kind of teamwork. That's the kind of chicanery that we have seen many times on the part of the Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov, managed, of course, by Freddie Blassie. Off the rope. Ooh, bah! Sheik with a kick to the ribs, a series of them now. Rotunda right into the foot moments ago of Big Nikolai, and the Iron Sheik continuing his control over Rotunda. Ooh, wow, with a chop to the throat. Cover, why? We get two, and so close.
If Rotunda doesn't make it out to attack Windham, I'm afraid that this is going to be it. They got him hurt, and they keep tagging on him. They keep him close to their corner. This could be it.
Oh. A couple of near misses thus far. Look at that suplex. The Iron Sheik, the master of the suplex.
Uh-oh. Camel clutch.
Camel clutch headed our way. This is going to be over. There it is. Camel clutch, and it is. Oh, no, wait a minute. Oh, my. Windham coming in, risking disqualification. That for sure was going to be a submission. Sheik now setting up Barry Windham for the suplex. No. Look at that. Look at that. Uh-oh. Both men going round and round. 1, 2. Oh, I can't believe it. There is jubilation.
Mr. Freddie Blassie, a little different look on your face right now than when we saw you when you walked into the ring when you held the championship.
Did you see that? Did you notice anything on there? On the tape? Did you notice the fast count? 1, 2, 3? Did you notice that?
Well, could I intercede there? I don't like to necessarily agree with you, and I always defend referees because they have a very tough job. But that was, in my opinion, a very fast count.
Thank you, Lordsky.
All right,
Thank
all
you.
right. It perhaps was a fast count, but nonetheless, I mean, referees are human. They're going to be fast counts, slow counts. As a matter of fact, on one occasion we saw there, the referee was totally out of position, and one of your men was in a pinning combination. Perhaps he could have been counted out.
McMahon, when his name was brought up, I vetoed it.
This particular referee?
That referee. This Puerto Rican, he can't count past 2.
I don't think his national...
The guy is too short. He's a midget. He should be in a ring with midgets. Or in a referee in a girls' match. He should had no right whatsoever being in there in a World Tag Team.
All right, Mr. Blassie,
match.
you're disgruntled. There's no doubt about it. But what are you going to do about it other than complain and gripe?
What am I going to do about
Yes.
it? I'm going to get the title back. That's what I'm going to do about it. I told Nikolai Volkov and the Iron Sheik, I said, pull out all his stops and go out and get that title back for me because I love being the manager of champions.
Let us show you something, if we may. Here is the official World Wrestling Federation magazine.
Very good
And-
magazine.
Yes, well, in this particular magazine, however, it shows you out in Hollywood, California, making a video, as a matter of fact. Now, this took place, just about a week prior to, I believe, or not long before, the title defense. Here they
Yeah.
are in Hollywood making videos, making films, when in essence, and here, the most ridiculous part of this, I think, is over on this page. Here's Freddie Blassie, along with Volkov and Sheik, dressed up as pirates. Give me a break. I mean, is this the way you train for a title match? Is this the kind of managerial...
We made a lot of money. More money than anybody ever made on a
Look
video.
at the money you lost, however, in losing the
We're
tag.
going to get it back. So they had a few nights off. But I guarantee you, they were the outstanding team on that videotape that we just seen. They were the champions. Right, Lordsky?
Nonetheless, Freddie Blassie, it goes down in the record book as a failure on your part and a failure on the part of Nikolai Volkov and the Iron Sheik, the new champions Windham and Rotundo. We thank you very much for joining us, and later on we'll hear your public pitch, by the way, to Randy Macho Man Savage. We'll be back as we continue. Back with more TNT. In a moment, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be joined by one of the premier athletes in the World Wrestling Federation, a man who has a never-say-die type of an attitude. I think we could all learn a little something from the tenacity of our next guest. Would you welcome, please, Quick Draw, Rick McGraw. I think one of the main reasons why fans are behind you so much throughout the entire world, Rick, is because of that never-say-die type of attitude. No matter what the odds are against you, you seem to jump in there and go at it with reckless abandon. I would think that's one of the reasons why you're so successful.
Well, I appreciate that comment, but in reference to marriage, I think I would like to take the same attitude.
Well, it's marriage, of course, is hopefully it would parallel your wrestling career because you've been very successful in your wrestling career. Marriage is obviously a little different. I know you're just about ready to tie the knot now, and it's difficult, I would think, lifestyles being what they are in professional wrestling, all the travel and things of that nature, and I would think it could very well present some unusual complications.
Sure, it's a travel schedule, and a lot of women don't know the wrestling holes that it takes to keep up with a man of the caliber, especially that of the World Wrestling Federation.
Well, right now we're going to take a look at some wrestling holds that you were applying, not on your future bride, but in Madison Square Garden. I believe let's go to the videotape. We'll join it in progress.
I've been in it.
Now, he does take some sort of sadistical pleasure in the fellow's 70 years old. It's quite remarkable in getting young wrestlers down there and destroying them, you could say.
But that's not the way he brought up his children.
No, it's not. It's not. So maybe you're right. Maybe I'm right.
I'm sorry to see that happen, because this was a tremendous career that this young gentleman had going, and now under the tutelage of the Mouth of the South, I don't know where it's going to take him, but, well, so much for that.
Well, he hasn't lost a match yet since he's been with the Mouth of the South, so there is a success point in his favor already. But that's not to say that I agree with what he's doing.
Nice reversal there by Mr. Hart of that hammerlock. And the very fire pluggish quick draw, Rick McGraw, looking for a way out.
There is another thing here, Gorilla. These are two of the young lions.
Oh, what a maneuver there! Oh, did he sucker him into that move?
Oh.
Ricky kept going around in a circle till he found the right moment and the right leverage, which was even more important, and sent Bret Hart flying out through those ropes onto this concrete floor. Go ahead, Lawrence.
Yes, he landed on both knees as well.
Oh,
I was going to say before that, these are young lions in the wrestling profession, and as career sportsmen, they certainly are showing a lot of promise, and their futures could be very bright indeed.
Well, I have to agree with you on that. Standing wrist lock now by McGraw. Both men, maybe Bret Hart a little bit taller than Ricky, but not too much there, and a hammerlock is most effective controlling at this point. Well, he took him over very nicely, but McGraw holds on and takes him over and still maintains control now with an armbar.
All right, let's look at Madison Square Garden footage. Quick draw Rick McGraw, who is certainly no stranger to the wrestling fans in Madison Square Garden, for that matter, any major arena anywhere around the world. But right now, the biggest test of all, perhaps, is going to take place in your lifetime, and that, of course, is tying the knot. And a lot of individuals, as the date approaches, they have butterflies. They get a little antsy. What about quick draw?
You better believe it. Just like I'm scared to death.
Back out.
Just like any wrestling match, or just like life in general.
Well, this is the ultimate wrestling match, isn't it?
Ultimate butterflies.
Don't
too.
do it.
Alfred is not a proponent of marriage, I don't believe.
The voice of experience in my ear.
Well, yes, Alfred has unusual views on most any subject, however, so, I take that with a grain of salt. Speaking of marriage, we would like to introduce to you now a lady who once before was on TNT, as a matter of fact, and she was married right here on TNT to the 300-and-some-odd-pound Butcher Paul Vachon. Would you please welcome Ophelia? Ophelia, things really haven't been going all that well, have they, with you and the Big Butcher?
No, they haven't. I am completely disillusioned. I never thought marriage would be like this, married to a wrestler. If I could find out who your sweetheart is, I'd recommend she never go through with it.
Really?
Really,
Gosh.
our whole marriage revolves around wrestling. I mean, Butcher never forgets it. I mean, everything we do, all our nice wedding presents are busted from him bashing his head into them to practice. On our honeymoon, he took me to a secret wrestling camp and taught me new holds.
That's not very romantic.
No, it wasn't. And look at me, I'm still wearing my bridal outfit. I thought it was so romantic. He said, I want you to be a bride forever. But I think he's just stingy. He won't buy me any clothes.
You've got to be kidding.
This is all I have. I wear it all the time.
Well, now, surely you're not generalizing and saying that all wrestlers treat their brides in this. Certainly, Rick, you have no intention of treating your prospective bride in this manner.
Oh, no, I don't know where any secret wrestling camps are, for one, and, you know.
You sure you're not leading her down a path?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I mean, with us, I mean, even my cooking, I've tried so hard to please him, and I cook Butcher all these nice things, but it always has to tie in with his wrestling.
Well, he has quite an appetite, doesn't he?
Oh, yes, but the only thing we can have is Volkov Vichyssoise and Blossy burgers and Orndorff oysters and...
Oh, my goodness.
He just never forgets wrestling, never. And the other morning, I can't let him be around any bells. The alarm clock went off, and before I got away, he had me in a French-Canadian toe hold until the alarm clock went off the next morning. It's just
That sounds
terrible.
interesting.
Unusual.
Was this on the honeymoon or afterward?
Oh, this is all the time.
Yeah, there really wasn't much of a honeymoon, was there? I mean,
No, there wasn't. There was just this secret hideaway wrestling camp, and I thought maybe that would be over and we'd come home to this blissful life. And I mean, this is our 3rd anniversary coming up.
your 3rd anniversary?
Well, yes, we've had 1 week, 1 month, and this will be 6 months soon. And I've treated him so well. I gave him wonderful presents. I gave him an electric razor. I gave him an electric toothbrush. But if he doesn't change his ways, I'm going to give him an electric chair.
Well, in any event, 2 completely different views of marriage there, and we hope that the big Butcher hasn't been around too much, has he?
No, he hasn't. But I've been doing a few things on my own while he's gone. I've come up with some holds of my own. I think he needs some of it back. One of my secrets is called a knick-knack knee crunch.
Knick-knack knee crunch.
Yes. You simply take the nearest knick-knack shelf and crunch it across his knees.
Mm-hmm.
I have a few more.
That sounds like something that might be done in the ring instead of out the ring, but nonetheless, 2 completely different views of marriage here. And Rick, we certainly would like to wish you, despite Ophelia's views and despite the views of Lord Alfred Hayes, we wish you and your prospective bride all the best.
Thank you very much.
And Ophelia?
I hope I do a better job.
Good luck.
Good luck to you.
I need all the luck I can get.
I guess so. We'll be back as we continue with more TNT. Back with more TNT, and in a moment, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to meet, without a doubt, one of the fastest rising stars in the World Wrestling Federation, a man who is really making a reputation for himself almost overnight, as a matter of fact. Would you please welcome Randy the Macho Man Savage. You made an interesting comment a moment ago, Mr. Savage, about when you came out and you shook my hand. You said that I just shook the hand of what?
The next WWF World Heavyweight Champion, and I said it now. And Lord Alfred Hayes, did you hear me?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Lord and Master of the Ring is me, the Macho Man Randy Savage. Real excited about being on TNT, except for one thing. TNT is real excited about the Macho Man Randy Savage, yeah. And I guarantee victory over Hulk Hogan. How do you like that? How do you like that I can sit here and say that I guarantee victory over Hulk Hogan? Yeah, but I can do that because I'm
Make
the
yourself
world's
at home.
Yeah, I'm going to right now because nobody can really stop me, no. Somebody said something about Hulkamania, yeah. Somebody said something about Hulkamania, and I answered it with Macho Madness, yeah. So I'm feeling real good, and I will be the next
Macho
World
Madness.
Heavyweight Champion, yeah.
All right, let's take a look at Macho Madness
Oh,
by
yeah.
way of videotape, and you'll get a little better look at Randy Savage.
This contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from San Benito, Texas, weighing 235 pounds, Aldo Marino. And his opponent from Sarasota, Florida, weighing 239 pounds, Randy Macho Man Savage.
The Macho Man, Randy Savage, who is quite a competitor, making his World Wrestling Federation debut. Colorful robe there, and a look at the face moments ago of the Macho Man, Randy Savage. Well-built young man, Bruno.
Yes, he is. I'll tell you, he's made quite a reputation for himself. I hear a lot of great things about him. Not too pleasant as far as his style. He's a very good wrestler, but he's very mean individual. But he certainly has been a winner, and he is well known all over the world.
The Macho Man finding not too many friendly faces out about ringside. Oh, nice arm drag technique by Aldo Moreno. Oh, look at that. Mr. Fuji, Bobby the Brain Heenan out about ringside. Wait a minute, there's Freddie Blassie.
I think I saw Valiant too. Yeah, and Fuji.
Shoulder block by Aldo Moreno. Off the rope again, back body, no! Sunset flip, 1, 2. No. Talk about a clothesline. Macho Man, Randy Savage in control. Oh my goodness! Look at that maneuver, would you?
Oh, it was that was a first. Uh-oh, what's coming now?
Elbow to the back of the head. The Macho Man, Randy Savage, covering Aldo Moreno. One is all they got. All he wanted, I think. Moreno out to the outside. I think these managers are out here all to take a look at Randy Savage.
I think so. I think so. They see some new talent.
What's he going to do? Oh, my goodness.
Well, there.
Macho Man, Randy Savage, attacking from the outside.
This fella's got quite a reputation. I think that's what these managers are out here for. I think they're looking him over, and I'm sure that they would like to manage him.
I don't believe I've ever seen any one individual attract so many managers at ringside to take a closer look. What's going to happen now? The Macho Man, Randy Savage, on the top rope. Ooh, wow, with an elbow. Oh, now what? On the second rope, no. On the top rope again. Macho Man, Randy Savage. Ooh, another one.
Well, there. What an
This
elbow.
has to be it.
Oh. Look at this. Here comes Blassie. He'll be the first one to open up his big wallet to see if he can get this guy.
The Macho Man congratulated by Bobby the Brain Heenan. There by Freddie Blassie. Pat on the back by Jimmy Hart. Mr. Fuji with a handshake. And Johnny Valiant there. Oh, my goodness, I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Here is your winner, Randy Macho Man Savage.
The Macho Man, Randy Savage. Yes, indeed, he is really put together. Uh-oh, oh no. Marino over the top rope, and the Macho Man up on the top rope as well. Perched up there. Randy Savage really trying to impress these managers. Oh my, across the back of the head.
Yeah, that's the way I do it when I feel real good. And I felt good that night, didn't I? And I feel good now, Vince McMahon.
You
Check
must
it
feel
out.
good.
Oh, yeah, I do, yeah.
All those managers surrounding the ring, we've never seen anything like that ever in the World Wrestling Federation.
Imagine not, no, because I am the world's greatest wrestler of all time. Not just past, present, and the future. I'm talking about 2,000 light years into the future, Lord Alfred Hayes. How do you like that, huh?
I like
Great, isn't it
your
great?
style.
Yeah,
Very
you like my style? You can't copy
Very
me.
effective.
Cannot be copied. No
That's
way.
true.
And guess
Very
what?
unique.
One person, Hulk Hogan. Are you watching me now? Do you think he's watching me? You watching me, baby? Baby blue eyes and all. I'm gonna take your belt. Yeah, I said it right now, and I'll say it again. Nothing stops the Macho Man Randy Savage. I am the Lord and Master of the Ring, and I will take the World Heavyweight Championship belt. Guaranteed.
There's been so much
Guaranteed.
adulation by managers, and when we return, as a matter of fact, the managers are going to be making a formal public presentation to you.
Yeah, do something for me, baby. I love it. Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
for me all the way.
We'll be back with more TNT. Stay with us, and the managers will join us. All right, back with more TNT, and we're just about ready to witness a most unusual occurrence, even for TNT. In that, Randy Macho Man Savage has had a number of offerings, if you would, namely from Johnny Valiant, from Mr. Fuji, Arnold Skolin, Dr. Jerry Graham, the list goes on and on.
More than that. The list goes on and on. Tell him that the list goes on and on. Yeah, more private offers than public, but that's okay. Do the
Yes,
thing.
but this is a most unusual set of circumstances because we are gathered here with this rather illustrious panel, each of whom are going to make a special offering or presentation to the Macho Man. And, of course, I'd like to introduce Freddie Blassie, and, of course, Jimmy Hart, the mouth of the South, and Bobby the Brain Heenan to start things off. Take it from there.
Talk to me, Bobby. Yeah. Okay.
Randy, I'm going to talk to you. You're the most sought-after free agent in professional wrestling today. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm the #1 manager in professional wrestling today. I've taken men to the top.
Situation over here, some kind of
You were disgraced on TV. Your man fired you.
Tell him, Fred. That's right.
Hey, how about you? What about you now? You just lost the World's Tag Team
Tell him, Bobby.
Championship.
Tell him, baby.
Yeah, but
Tell him.
I'm the only one that ever had a world champion.
Let Mr.
You're
Heenan.
gonna get another one right here. Now get psyched up and get the pit up.
All right.
now.
Okay, Randy, just listen to me. Listen to me. Don't worry yourself about them. You like the way you dress?
Yeah.
You like your style of
Oh,
living?
man, I like my style of living.
I
Like
can
that,
improve
baby.
all that.
You can do
I
it.
can take you shopping every day in Beverly Hills. I can introduce you to stars, agents. I can take you places you've never been. I've done it to a lot of wrestlers. You know my reputation. I haven't got anybody. Look what I've done for Stud. Look what I've done for the Link. Look what I've done for the other people I've managed. Give me a shot, you'll be a rich man. Rich man soon.
How rich, Bobby?
Well, let's put it this way. Some managers make guesses, I make decisions. You think about it, pal. Why do you think they call me the Brain? You don't have to go over
He's
there.
got a point there, Vince
you-
McMahon. He's got a point.
Okay, very good.
Manage the world heavyweight champion, wouldn't you?
And you're going to be it, pal.
This guy here's smart. I like that guy right there, Vince McMahon.
Like his style.
Like
Well,
his
let's
style.
sign
I
it
like
up right
yeah.
now, and let's go.
Oh, wait, just
Wait a minute,
before
wait a
we,
minute.
Well,
do
let me
that-
tell you.
Before we do that, please, before you sign him up, I think only fair that next you hear from Jimmy Hart.
Absolutely. Let's go to the top right now. Let's go
Well, you know,
all
Randy,
way.
the
Don't
only
hold
thing I
nothing
can
back.
say is this, baby. Be home when opportunity knocks. This is a chance of a lifetime for you. I am your basic cut rate discount manager, baby. Now, these guys' outfits look great, but look how mine. $15.95. I had it made not in Hollywood, California, Memphis, Tennessee. Miss Cindy Zombie makes all my clothes. She can make your clothes for you, baby. Save your money. I'll make your money. I'll save your money, and one day you will be the world heavyweight champion of the world. That's a promise from me to you, baby.
Do you want to go shopping in Beverly Hills, or you want to go to Kmart for the blue light special?
Go to Kmart. Save your
All
money,
real
baby.
confusing,
Save your
but,
money, baby.
I think the point that's being made here is the bottom line. If you're looking to take a big chunk out of the paydays of Randy Macho Man Savage and
I think
the
it's
bottom
called
line.
rip off. I think that's what it's called, Bobby.
rip off,
Rip off.
and obviously here Jimmy Hart is willing to work for less money. I guess that's
There
really
you go, baby. Less money and more results, better results, baby. Look who I've got. I've got Bundy. Look at him. Baby's in Japan right now wrestling. Look at this. Greg the Hammer Valentine, the Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion of the world. The Hart Foundation. We've got it all, baby.
They named the bird call after you. It's called Cheap.
You don't want
Oh,
to.
wait a
You don't
minute.
want to
10,000
start.
10,000
You don't
comedians
wanna
out of
start.
work, and Heenan's trying to be one.
You don't
I'm
wanna
very
start at
serious
the
today,
bottom.
Bobby. I'm telling
You
you.
want
I'm
to
serious.
be right at the top.
I want to be right at the
I'm
top.
the only one here that managed a world champion.
Okay, now you got my ear.
I'm
right
the only
there,
one
man.
that's loaded with diamonds. Wouldn't you like to have diamonds like this?
I love diamonds.
Wouldn't you like to have walking around money like this?
This is
Take a
money,
look
Vince
at
McMahon.
this.
You see that right
This
there?
is just walking around money with Freddie Blassie. Thousands here. And I guarantee you, there's a lot more where this came from.
Counterfeit.
I can just
Counterfeit.
visualize you in sequins, rhinestones, making that grand entrance. You know that boat, you got an outfit on now, very becoming, but I can make you sensational. You know Liberace copied his style after the great Freddie Blassie.
Liberace copied Freddie Blassie.
That's right.
Is that right or wrong?
Randy, you want to carry around a bunch of cash, or would you like your own gold American Express?
Anybody can get those with
just
this.
so,
Really?
Can't take that right now, but
Just
Don't
so
leave
all of these
home
would-be
without it.
managers could take another look at the physique of Randy
what
Macho
I'm gonna
Man
do is give you a little
Savage.
bit of a look at what I really got, yeah. And then what you can do is you can up the offer. That would really be sensational. Check the coat right there and get a look at this right now. Oh, yeah.
Good.
Swing around one time that way.
Yes, sir.
Kiss it, yeah.
Somebody get me a pen.
Hey,
Let me tell you.
be home when
Do you hear what he said right there? He's gonna say
Whatever anybody offers you,
Opportunity knocks, baby.
I'll top by 25%, and I won't take a penny of your money till you win the world title.
Don't
That sounds good right there.
Discount manager, baby. I'll save your money for you, baby.
All right, we'll be back with more TNT.
25%.
The bidding getting very hot and heavy here. And we'll be back as we continue with more TNT. Stay with us.
Our next guest, ladies and gentlemen, has accomplished things that no one else in the World Wrestling Federation has come close to accomplishing, and we will talk about that after we welcome the one and the only Pedro Morales. Goodness, a hug for Lord Alfred Hayes. Oh,
Don't tell the Queen.
my goodness. You guys do go back a ways, as a matter of
Few
fact.
years.
There was a story being bandied about, which we really won't get into in any great detail, about running through the snow in Minneapolis or something like that.
That's right. Yes. I'm from the Bermuda Triangle. Can you imagine running the snow? You know?
All I can say is, Pedro, you must have had good reason to run through the snow. The only individual to have ever held at one time all three championships in the World Wrestling Federation, first becoming World Wrestling Federation title holder. Your second title that you claimed was the Intercontinental Championship.
That's correct.
You lost that, came back, won that back again, and then from there became a tag team champion of the World Wrestling Federation. You gave that up because you couldn't be at the same time Intercontinental Champion, defend that at the same time you were defending the tag team championship. You have done things that no one else in the World Wrestling Federation has come close to. And what we would like to do in a few moments is take you back to some footage. We will see Pedro Morales, and we'll talk about what your aspirations are now. I mean, what's left for Pedro Morales? I'm sure there's something. Let's take you back now to Pedro Morales by way of videotape in the squared circle.
The great ones.
Most definitely. I know Pedro Morales fairly well. 1981-82, I had a couple of bouts with Mr. Morales.
Morales locking up and right away asserting himself with Mr. X. Morales not the kind you'd want to push in terms of using the more foul tactics, because he will retaliate in a like fashion.
Well, he definitely has that Latin American temperament.
Ooh, nice shoulder block. And right up X and slams to the canvas.
Pedro looks like he's been keeping himself in pretty fair shape, Vince McMahon. He's looking pretty good out there.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I don't believe he's ever looked any better. Side headlock down by Mr. X. Doesn't look like he knows what to do with this particular side headlock here as X tightens the hold a little bit. Morales has one leg. Has him up in the air now. Oh, my.
That'll definitely give you a case of shin splints real quick. You don't want to get lift off your feet like that.
And Mr. X on the outside, trying to shake the cobwebs out and trying to work out the injury apparently on the left leg. Taking his sweet time about it. I suppose on an occasion that's good strategy.
Yeah, it is good strategy. If you can get away with it and it gives you time to recover to get back in that ring and get things going back your way, it's very good strategy. Now, if I was in there, I'd take another walk if I wasn't ready. He's gotten into the ring, I'd get out again.
You wouldn't take a walk, you would take a strut. I think there's a little difference. Now, I don't understand this. Why did X go to the very same hold that got him in trouble a few moments ago?
I don't know.
Oh, my, this time the knee into the back.
He's made two critical mistakes right there. I would definitely, if he goes back for a third headlock, I would have the mask examined.
In a standing position now, both Morales and Mr. X as they lock up, and now it's Morales with a side lick. Over goes X.
Now you've seen the difference. Morales got the side headlock and immediately snapped X over and got him down to the mat. He didn't stand there and toy with them and risk the chance of being lifted up in the air.
Now X trying to make his move as Morales back in a standing position, gives him a shove to the rope, tries to set him up. Nope, just the other way around. Shoulder block by Morales. And X goes, boom! My, is he ever taking it. Morales trying to get X over, gets him in a Boston Crab. And that'll do it. Pedro Morales chalks up a very easy victory.
Yes, that was an easy victory, but they often don't come that easy, do they, Pedro?
No, Vince, you know, I've been wrestling for a long time, and I think my first match was when I was 16 years old, and I grew up with the World War Wrestling Federation, you know.
Yes,
I
indeed.
have many tough matches all around United States, especially at Shea Stadium, you know, with Bruno Sammartino.
Yes, that was...
And yes, with wrestling 1 hour and 60 minutes. In that time, New York, I don't know, I'd be away from the World War Wrestling Federation for a while, Vince, but in that time they have a curfew, 11 o'clock. And I think we start wrestling 60 minutes to 10. Then 11 o'clock we stop the referee stopped, the commission stopped the match because they have curfew in that time.
That was truly one of the great matches, and it also, I think, says an awful lot about your career in that you're perfectly willing to lock up with the scientific wrestler as opposed to a more roughhouse type brawling, which I think you probably enjoy a little bit more. But nonetheless, with that in mind, what's in store for Pedro Morales? Would there be a possible match somewhere down the line, perhaps, of Pedro Morales and Hulk Hogan?
Well, I don't know, Vince. You know, I've been travel overseas, you know, wrestling most of the time the last 2 years overseas, and I have that in my mind, you know, because like you say before in the beginning, I have all the title, you know, and Hogan, I know he's a tough man, and but I would like to wrestle someday, yes.
Well, we would certainly look forward to that opportunity, no doubt of that. And Pedro, we thank you very much for joining us on TNT, and we wish you well in the future.
Thank you very much, Vince.
To join us, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a group of managers to rejoin us, and we're going to be talking about Manager of the Year when we return with more TNT. Stay with us. Back with more TNT, and these two gentlemen whom we have had the pleasure of visiting with earlier on, Freddie Blassie along with Jimmy Hart, both of whom hope to manage, I'm sure you're hopeful of managing one Randy Macho Man Savage, but then again, the competition is really, really rough. And as a matter of fact, you two seem to have a few words when you were talking about managing. I think there was a reference, Mr. Blassie, of course, to you just recently losing the tag team title. And
will you cut that out?
Trying to
You
start
have
this
to
sentence.
emphasize, yeah.
It wasn't me, Vince. You know who it was? It was Bobby Heenan. He's the one that said it. Wasn't it, Freddie?
That's
It wasn't me.
No, Jimmy
That's
wouldn't
right.
say
I would
anything
never
like
say
that.
anything, Freddie.
Jimmy's
I love
just like a
Freddie.
blood brother.
That's
Well,
right. He's like my daddy, baby. I love it.
Didn't you make some sort of comment, however, about Mr. Hart, a cut rate manager, discount manager? Didn't you?
I don't pay no attention to him, Jimmy. The man, you know, he always inserts those things. He's like Captain Lou Albano, that big fat slob, you know.
Fat slob Albano.
Fat slob Albano. Have you seen him lately?
Well, he is getting a
The
little
other day he
heavier.
was walking down, he had a ham in this hand and a turkey in this one.
Nonetheless, it could very well be Lou Albano who is voted Manager of the Year.
You know what he's doing all day? He's got his whole family down there.
That's right.
Sending in, I vote for Captain Lou Albano.
You can
I
vote for
Captain-
yourself, you know.
If
the
he wins it,
family-
I demand a recount if he wins it. That's all
I
I've
don't-
got to say right now. What about it, Fred?
Certainly,
You
I
better
wouldn't want
believe
to do any underhanded methods like that. I
Well,
wouldn't
Mr.
be caught
Blassie,
cheating
what
to
would it
win.
mean to you to be voted Manager of the Year?
Well, I couldn't have it. Will you keep quiet?
Sorry.
I couldn't have any more diamonds and money and jewelry and stuff. But I wish these people that are voting, these women, quit sending me all these love letters.
Along with the votes.
That's right.
What about
Been
you,
married
Mr.
8 times, that's enough.
What about you, Mr. Hart?
Well, first of all, it'll be the greatest day of my life, but after all, every day's the greatest day of my life. What more can I say? You know, I've got Bundy, I've got the Intercontinental Champion, and Greg the Hammer Valentine. We can always use somebody else, but I'm going to say this right now. Savage is fantastic, there's no doubt about it, but you're right, cut rate manager, baby. You know, I save on my clothes, I save everything I do, and I am not going to pay $25,000, $50,000 for somebody. It's like these baseball teams. You pay all this big money, what if your star gets hurt, right?
Good
Right
point.
or wrong, baby.
Good point.
He's
For the
superstar. I
benefit of
want him,
those of
though.
you who would like to vote for Manager of the Year, we have an address for those of you who would like to vote. Vote to Manager of the Year, P.O. Box 1538, Greenwich, Connecticut, 06836. And all of you perhaps know all of the participants who are eligible as Manager of the Year. As a matter of fact, when we return, if in fact we ever do return, there we are, then we're going to have a word about one of our guests next week who is a late entry into the Manager of the Year contest, and we'll talk about that when we return. I'd like to get your views on it, as a matter of fact.
Just put
So
down
we'll
the
be-
mouth of the South, baby. Mouth of the South, Manager of the Year.
Freddie Blassie.
We'll be back with more TNT. Next week's TNT will have with us the Latin sensation Tito Santana. Also, to join us will be the toughest Texan who ever donned the tights, a gentleman by the name of Terry Funk. Also, to join us, Uncle Elmer will be here. And joining Uncle Elmer is the latest entrant into the Manager of the Year contest, a man who is really piling up the points. And, of course, making reference to one Hillbilly Jim.
I tell you, McMahon, you're a great jokester.
He's a cripple.
Hillbilly Jim.
Hillbilly Jim, he can't even move.
Join us next week for more TNT.